Hello guys, welcome back to Cassette Confessions. This video we're looking at Fireman Sam 6, All in a Good Cause. This is the sixth and last Fireman Sam video I'm going to cover. It may appear now and again later down the line, but this is the last video solely to do with the TV show. Very much. I only had the 6 VHSs very much when I was growing up, and I never had anything after that, like nothing from Series 4 or anything like that, like the New Adventures of Fireman Sam or, Forever Adventures and that sort of thing, from the mid-90s. I never actually owned those before. I never actually seen Series 4 until maybe a few years ago, believe it or not, when doing research for Path of Nostalgia. So, just get out the way. So, yes, so, tackling Series 3, towards the end of Series 3 actually with this one. I have to admit, it's one of my favourites, this is, along with 4 and 5. They're the strongest VHSs in my collection. I actually tend to rewatch a lot more really, and yes, they are really good. I think it's more, I don't know, it just felt a bit stronger and a bit more interesting than these stories did. I mean, the first 3 had their moments, they were really good, of course, but I tend to look back on these ones as more favourably. I do look back at them as, like, it's a great show overall. It's a fantastic show. The first 4 seasons are good, even though I watched the first 3, believe it or not, when I was growing up. So, but it still stands up very nicely. It does. And I think without further ado, let's go into it. One further to note is that this is the last VHS. I think the last VHS in my collection to use the BBC Globe ident, which I think was, and it was actually the one. I think it was like one of the last few to actually use it, because it changed over to the sort of, the now familiar 90s, like, how do you associate BBC with the 90s? You replicate that logo with the weird stripes at the bottom and the sort of off-kilter squares. I don't know how do you pronounce that, how do you sort of look at that, but yeah, let's go into it. So, video content, we only got the last 4 episodes to really cover Fireman Sam very much. I think later ones I could probably, the sort of repeats of the image, but these are the last few to really go into. So first up we got is All in a Good Cause. I really do enjoy this one. It's meant to do with charity very much. The thing of Sam, Elvis, and Penny pushing a king-size bed down Pontypandy, which is a bit strange to do, like a little bus service, of course, which is quite hilarious. And also, the fearing of losing charity money, like £300 or something like that in the bag. It's pretty interesting, really, and yeah, it's a decent start to this. I think out of the bunch, it is very much like the least interesting one, I would say, even though it's still good. I really enjoy that one. So yeah, well, All in a Good Cause is a good one. Actually, I forgot what the subject was. Believe it or not, I forgot to research it, unfortunately. But chances are, someone down will comment below. No, I know somebody will. But that's a really good episode. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it, I do. Then we got Brass Band, another instant classic it is, the fire service trying to perform a brass band in a gazebo in Pontypandy, which you only see in no, we don't actually. I think we've seen it a few times before, so it's like it was a one-off, but might see it later on. But again, another instant classic episode, of course. Instances, of course, Elvis destroying Penny's bass drum. That's still a good classic one. Trevor Evans trying to get a cricket ball off the roof, very much, and him comically sliding down. That is still hilarious, still brilliant. You still can't. You need to. What's it? You still need to get more practice, or still can't get the hang of it, Evans, or something like that. What's Steele options? Station Officer Steele said. Yeah, but it's really, again, a good one, actually. So, and then it builds up, it does. Then we come to Lost in the Fog. Brilliant story, this is. Again, Sarah James in peril. Oh, sometimes in peril, of course. Snowburst springs to mind. Mainly Norman is, but it's nice to see a bit of a diverge from Sarah James being in peril. I think Quarry Rescue is another one to springs to mind, of course. But I do like this one, of course, because it's like it's out in the middle in the open, fog everywhere, and there's like a bog or something that you can easily sink in. It's pretty good, quite adventurous. Again, the music, I forgot to mention about the music, really. I mean, it's great music. It's very simple, but it works. It's effective. It does. I forgot to mention about that in a few other videos, but it's the music itself is fantastic, of course. Very good. It's just a moment, comedic moments, serious moments, like for the dangerous moments, of course, and it's like, yes, great, fantastic. So that's another good one. And then finally, we've got Bentley the Robot. Now, full closure on this one, I used to be scared of this episode. No, not because of Bentley the Robot itself. I thought it was not very scary, really. You know, how he looks and sounds and everything else, with the modulated voice of Joe Alston. But the thing that frightened me mostly was when he goes berserk and he sets fire and he spills petrol and everything sets alight when Penny's welding those lockers for some reason. And yeah, that used to terrify me. That did. That really did. For some reason, I don't know why, it used to freak the living shit out of me. It did, believe it or not. And I just don't know. I think I was just a kid, really, to be honest. And it's like, I had to run, around the room, just hide behind, just go for the door and hang about by the door frame until it's over. Yes. There's going to be a few times that does that. I think I mentioned a few times, but there's going to be a few more instances like that. It's like, oh, yeah. So that used to freak me out. That did. That snippet scene, of course, and everything else was just alright, really. But it's a really good episode. It was included on a BBC Children's compilation in 1993, just to get my trivia, because I like this, like, oh yeah, he appeared on this one, didn't it? So he appeared on there. But it's a good one. People will probably think it's like a good highlight of the video, of course. Some people will probably think the other ones as well. People think it's like not the best episode, but I really enjoyed it. I think because of its scare factor, it sort of ranks it a bit higher for me. But overall, only good cause. Number 6, Purple Edition, is fantastic. And it's a great way to finish off this little odyssey to do with Fireman Sam, even though he's going to pop up later down in the series, but only briefly, and it's like maybe like the name of the title, maybe like a name of a title or something like that. And it's like having a cameo appearance. Like, oh, he's just there. Move on to the next thing. A bit like that, really. So just to get a little preface of what's going to happen later down the line, of course. So yes, that's Fireman Sam 6 on a good cause from 1991. It's a fantastic VHS, along with 4 and 5. I think all 6 of them are really good, very much. But 4 and 5 and 6 are standouts. That's just my opinion, really. To be honest, I have nothing else to go on. So yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next video, and bye.